today, I'm going to be creating a typographic logo with this plate and this spoon and some icons. With the design software you know how to use, either Photoshop, CorelDRAW, Adobe Illustrator, or anyone you are familiar with. One thing you need to do, you need to watch this video to the end in order for you to be able to see the process of creating this logo with this plate, this spoon, and some icons. Let's go and create. Here we are, guys. So this is the name for the brand we are going to be creating the typographic logo for, and it's named File Wave. They are into keeping files, stuff like that. And I already have the icons I'm going to be using for the logo, or logo design. Very simple logo. I'm going to be using, this is the two icons we are going to be using. This is a file icon, and this is the wave icon we are going to be using, as the name implies, File Wave. So I'm going to start creating the logo now. The software I'm using is CorelDRAW 2023. So I'm going to clean this one. What I'm going to be doing is very fast and very simple step for you to create a logo. So if you haven't used CorelDRAW before, you can just master it or read more about it online so that you can get more information about it. This is the node. This black what you are seeing around this thing is called nodes in CorelDRAW. So what I'm going to do now is to bring out my ruler. You need to measure it, measure the area. So anytime you are doing anything, please try to zoom in so that you can see what you are doing. I'm going to duplicate it. As you can see, duplicate that because of the A. So, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is to select a font I'll be using. This is the font I'll be using for the logo design. Let me change this thing. So then I'm going to reduce the kerning of this logo. That is the space in between the logo. So I'm going to reduce it to fit what I want. So let me just change the fonts. Okay, that's what I'm going to be using. Just make sure that your distance in your text or the logo you are creating is at the middle of what you are creating. The next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to bring in the icons I'm going to be using. Firstly, I'm going to copy, Control C, copy, and come back to my app, then paste it. I've already pasted it here. So let me just bring it here so that you can see it. So there are two steps that you can do in order for you to be able to change the color. Now, if I click the color down here, it won't change the color of these icons. But what I can do is to trace it. And there's a two-way I can trace this icon. Is either I come here under my freehand tools, I'm going to select Bezier tool. So then I'm going to be creating knots around the objects, the icons here. I'm going to be creating, but I'm not going to do that because I have a faster way to fix this. So I'll just come down to trace bitmap, and you can see three options here, which is quick trace, centerline trace, and outline trace. But I'm going to be using quick trace. Now I'm just going to click it. It has already traced it out instantly. It has already traced it out. So now, the one I traced out, I can give it color. I can color it in any way I want. I can give it color in any way I want. I can do it anyway. So the other one, I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to bring it here, and then I'm going to place it think I'm using black color. This is where the ruler works. The ruler works here. Just give it space and then group it together, and just, if you want to group it like I've done, just click the two objects or the two files, then press Ctrl G to group it. So I can move it around as I like since I've grouped it. So if I want to centralize the text, just press P to go back, and for you to ungroup it, just press Ctrl U or Command U if you are using Mac. We are done with this. The same process we are going to use for this wave. So I've placed it, then I'm going to take it up there. The same process, come to trace bitmap, quick trace, the same way that you have done. Very simple. This should make your work very fast, very fast. Then I bring it here. Let me change the color to white to match this thing. This is a very simple way to create a logo very fast with icons. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is to just delete this ruler. Since I'm done creating what I want to create with my logo, then select everything, reduce it a bit. Then I need a background to this, so I'm going to select this background. Then for this to match, I can just select the same color with the background. So very simple. You see, in just some minutes I'm done creating a logo. Then I can also change. I copied it, then paste it. I copied it, paste it to the other side. So let me change this background to black. Then under this one, I'm going to change it to black. So see the variation of the logo you want to create. You can see the. Now you have seen how we create typography logo with this split and this spoon and our icons. No, I'm just joking. But this is the process of you creating a typography logo with icons in a very simple steps. See you in the next video.